Hello, everybody. Welcome to Build Fly Go. So we arrived at Oshkosh. This is Friday, the Friday right before the show. So this is basically setup weekend for all of the vendors, and you can see like the buzz going on, right? Like everybody is like moving around, moving things, forklifts, crates. There's a lot more people on the grounds than in my last walk around video, and we're having to zigzag around people. You may notice that I did borrow a golf cart. You could probably see the logo, the Continental Aerospace Technologies logo on the cart there on the bottom of the screen. Continental very graciously is helping me out with some of these videos and carting me around today and possibly a few more times during the week if they're available. And there's the airplane. Look at that. Ah, right in front of the Continental booth. Prime location for you guys to come by and say hello and ask for a sticker. They have stickers behind the counter. A few hundred stickers behind the counter. If the first person you ask doesn't know anything about the stickers, tell them to check behind the counter that there are definitely stickers there. I won't run out. Also, do check out the sessions, the talks that Continental have. I remember watching one of them a couple of years back on proper leaning technique for leaning your engine. I run my engines lean of peak. My Continental engine runs lean of peak and saves me a ton of gas. And I highly recommend that talk. I believe they're doing that again this year round. Here is the busiest ATC tower in the world this week coming up. I believe it already starts counting. For this 1 week a year, this is the biggest ATC ATC tower in the world. It's incredible, the amount of airplanes that come through. But here we go. We're on our walk. This is the same route. Okay, I was going to do the same route. I lie. I was going to do the same route, and I got distracted by airplanes, and we missed churn later on. So we backtrack, and you'll see that coming up. But we are heading north. We took a left past the tower there. Here are the forums again on the right. I'm going to be doing a session there on a Wednesday morning, 8 a.m. Wednesday morning. Check it out. I'll be talking about my trip to Brazil. And you can start to see some airplanes, right? A couple of airplanes left and right here. And you can see people have started camping. We are about to turn on, I believe this is Papa 1 coming up, and towards the Homebuilt camping pavilion up ahead. And more airplanes on the right. Couple of RVs there, I believe. I think those are some RV-10s. You should, if you have an RV-10 parked over there and you're willing to let me take a look at it, I would very, very much like to come and take a look at your RV-10, take some pictures, possibly make a video, really to get ideas for what we're going to be doing with our RV-10, right? Like right now, I'm very interested in interior and panel layout and center console layouts and sort of seeing how that fits with me sitting in an airplane. I'll probably start at the Vans booth, but I will be borrowing, and stealing people's airplanes to try them on and see how the interior looks in your airplane. All right, Homebuilt Pavilion we just passed, and we are, I believe this is Bonzo Road, which in the last video someone told me it was Paul Pobrenzi's first airplane, I think. Someone's going to correct me for sure. On the right, we passed Homebuilt Camping, and we're coming up on the Warbirds Camping on the right as well. And directly ahead of us is North 40. You can see the North 40 bathroom and shower facility there. North 40 is starting to fill up. It's definitely not full, but you can see a ton of airplanes over there. So crossing the street here to get into the North 40, the Red Barn, or one of the Red Barns. On the left, the Red Barn Cafe. I don't remember what that's called. Huge REI tent right there. This gorgeous, I think it's DA42. I love the paint job in that DA42. I'm going to come around later and get a close-up of that paint on that DA42. Couple of, I think those might be Bonanzas. Yep, I think they were Bonanzas. Some other twins over there. I think that was the Cessna 310. And coming up on making a right turn this coming up is where I didn't take a left turn. So this is where I messed up our route. I was supposed to... Oh, look at the Cessna 337s. Someone tell me what the military designation for that aircraft is. There's not a ton of those flying left. They're apparently very maintenance intensive. That rear engine tends to get really hot. See, I should have turned left there. That rear engine tends to get really hot and wear a lot faster than people expected. But alas, the 337 is a gorgeous airplane. I wish there were more of them out there. So I will definitely be doing more detailed look at those airplanes. So we're coming back down this same road, and I haven't realized quite yet that I didn't make a turn. I will very soon, and then we're going to take a left and backtrack so that you can see the Homebuilt area, because we really can't do this this video without seeing what's going on in front of the Van's aircraft tent, right? Well, you know, what would we be doing if we did this without taking a look at Van's aircraft? But alas, coming up, we'll be making that left turn. But you get to see these guys one more time. You get to see the beautiful tower and probably full of controllers at this point, because it is starting to get fairly busy. The approach was all the way back to Puckaway Lake. I believe it also went to Endeavor Bridge. So pretty far back. But no holds, at least none that I experienced, or none were going on when I was coming along. So here was that left turn. So that, and we're going to sort of scooch into the left at some point again here, because I want to go back to the Homebuilt area. Here we go. AOPA there on the right. It looked like, I think that was a Cirrus. Didn't quite get a good look at that. But here we go. Okay, so we're backtracking one of the side streets. Lots of crates, right? Lots of people setting up. No, not a lot of visitors yet, right? Like the show's not open. Show does not open until Monday. But of course, people are arriving and, you know, setting up camp. And when you set up camp, you're done. You start walking around and looking at things. Excuse me. And so here we go. The Homebuilt area. I'm going to scooch around this black SUV so that we can get a peek at the Homebuilt area. And here is the Van's aircraft tent on the right, and looks like there's an airplane parked up front. Don't know whose airplane that is. Pretty paint job. And Kit Fox just on the right there. Looks like some of their aircraft have arrived as well. And here we go. It's just down the main drag. You can see some of the prior winners, some of the prior Oshkosh show winners on the left. Someone do remind me that I would like to have my airplane judged this year. I want to get some feedback on it. All right, here we go. The fancy EAA tent on the left, and then Honda on the right, and we come up on the aerobatic pavilion as we end the video. So, different, huh? Compare this to the last walkthrough video. Very, very different. All right, more videos to come. I'm going to try and do a video every day. Feel free to hassle me if I don't. We'll see you at Oshkosh.